And are we prepared for the things that may encounter us once we arrive? This Berry Phillips, a 10-minute tour, day number 4, the Torah portion of Vayetzi, meaning, and he went out. Bereshit, Genesis chapter 28. We're going to move beyond verse 10 and go to verse 11, which says, and he came upon a place and stopped over for the night, for the sun had set. He took one of the stones of that place and put it at his head, and he lay down in that place to sleep. And he dreamed, and saw a ladder set up on the earth, and its top reached to the heavens. And he saw messengers of Elohim going up and coming down upon it. And so Yahweh stood above it and said, I am Yahweh, Elohim of Abraham your father, and the Elohim of Yitzhak. The land on which you are lying, I give it to you and to your seed. And your seed shall be as the dust of the earth, and you shall break forth to the west and to the east, to the north and to the south, and all the clans of the earth shall be blessed in you and in your seed. Now the result of this receptive blessing that Yaakov has just been given is to awaken the next morning and realize that he's not at a place, but the place. He is at none other than Bet-El, the house of Yah, the house of Elohim, and he erects a pillar. A large stone, pours oil upon it, and announces that when he returns, upon this stone, he will build the house of Yah. He will build a place for him. More on that in a few moments. So did he just happen to find a smooth spot on the ground and lay down for the night as a good place to sleep, or was he looking for this particular location? Scholars suggest that he did not take the King's Highway, which would have been the easier route between Beersheba and Haran. Rather, he took what was known as the Ridge Road, which followed along the mountain ridges and peaks, valleys, as you move through the mountain regions of Israel. Having done so, he would have encountered this particular spot close by, which was Shalem, the city that would eventually be known as Jerusalem, Yerushalayim. If he did indeed take this ridge road, and he did indeed find this particular spot, then as the Hebrew suggests, it's not a location, but the location, as the phrase here is, or the word, ha, definite article, the, ha makom, the place. So this is more than just a suggested location. This is the place. Having found this, then, I believe he was looking for it intentionally. This was the spot where his father Yitzhak would have been offered. This is the location, scholars suggest in the rabbinical circles, that the dirt for which Adam was created was taken, possibly. It is a very particular place in that it is a location where Yeshua was offered. I made the mistake once of talking about this spot to a pastor, a Christian pastor, and in describing how that the Temple Mount is an area in which the Jews want to build the house of Yah because they know what to do with the location. They know how to move in this arena, this very spot. My suggestion was the Arabs do not want the Jews to have it because while they hold authority over it, they don't know what to do with it. They try, but they don't know how to function there. But they know the Levites do, so they have to hold it so the Levites can't get it. My political theory, such as it is. My mistake was using the word as a descriptive as portal. I was trying to suggest this is the place where the glory of Elohim is focused, centered, and duly manifested, or at least desires to be. This is where the house of El will be constructed. Once I said the word portal, eyes glazed over and the conversation was over, and I was just perceived as weird. You may think I'm weird too, but that's okay. So this place is where Yaakov dreams and sees Salam, the ladder. The ladder in particular is the device by which messengers ascend, they go up, and they descend. My understanding is that as Yaakov is moving from one region to the other, the previous region authority and messengers associated with that go up, and to the region that he's headed to, those territorial messengers descend to go with him. What's interesting is that in Yochanan, John chapter 1, verse 44 through 51, talks about how that Yeshua is encountering, meeting, conversing with Philip. And he tells him that he would see the messengers of Elohim ascending and descending, same language, ascending and descending upon the son of Adam. And he was saying then, I, as the son of Adam, I am the authority by which messengers ascend and descend. The trafficking of the Most High's messengers is upon me. I am Yahweh Sabaoth, captain of the host. The gematria, the numerical value of the Hebrew letters that spell Salam, ladder, is 130. Another word, interestingly, also equals 130, and that is the word Sinai. Again, we see a device upon which there is spirit realm, heavenly manifestation made upon the earth. So Yah comes down upon and is revealed upon the Mount Sinai. Yeshua. The word of Yah is heard from Yeshua, the Mount Sinai. The side of Sinai is smitten by the rod of Moshe, and outflows life-giving water from his side, living waters. The fire of Elohim is upon him. The word of Elohim proceeds from him. Very easy to fit that together. Interestingly, again, is that another word in Hebrew that equals 130 is moed, appointed time. We call them feast days, festivals, the feast of Yah. The moed, these particular days are set apart as opportunities for divine encounter. Here's the whole idea about the place, the ladder, Sinai, the feast days. They are opportunities for encountering the Most High. That it is the place where heaven and earth agree and meet together. Yah desires man to be close to him, to be with him, to interact with him, to encounter him. And so we have Yaakov encountering Yah in the face or in the revelation of Yeshua. Let me just say this. Yeshua is the proper means by which we encounter Yah. Now, in Mars Hill, Rav Shaul talks to those who have no idea who this unknown God is that they've erected an altar to. And he says, you feel after him as if you might find him. Well, he's not far from any one of you. Man does indeed feel after him, search for him, yearn for him, but does not know him. You cannot fully encounter, engage, and understand Yah. Well, it can't be done to the full anyway, but you cannot properly, is the better word, encounter him except through Yeshua. He is the ladder. He is the mount. He is the feast days. He is the reason for our celebrations. He is the revelation that we receive at these days and these times. And may you receive revelation from him today. May you encounter him and help someone else to encounter him as well. And we'll see you again tomorrow. To then, shalom.